In a recent interview with ESPN, Lakers former rookie Lakers Lonzo Ball gave himself a letter grade for his first season in the NBA. He was quoted as saying, "I give myself a B. I mean, obviously you want to do the best you can and focus on making the playoffs, but I think this year was more just about learning. It's my first year in the NBA. I don't think I did tremendously well, but I don't think I did bad. We won more games than we won last year. That's a plus. And guys are growing. The Lakers didn't win too many games the year before, so I mean, what's the bar on that one?" Fellas, what are we giving Lonzo Ball's rookie season? But we're not just counting his performance on the court. We're doing him living up to the hype, his brand, everything involved that is Lonzo Ball.
I suggest we save him for last.
Save him for last.
Yeah.
I know where that's going to go.
So I'll go first. Lonzo gave himself a B. I think a B or a B minus is appropriate. He did some good things offensively, 10, 7, and 9 boards a game, shot like shit from three. Yeah. My biggest knock on Lonzo is going to be the fact that you only played in 52 games. Couldn't stay healthy, couldn't stay on the floor. And yes, he was a difference maker at times for the Lakers, and they popped off a little bit, and he got out of his doldrums at some point. But I want to see more on the court. You're a good defensive player. The plus-minus with you being on the floor compared to when he's on the floor were drastic. But I think overall, for the lack of playing that much and maybe not popping off the way we kind of expected, I give him a B minus.
You're going to dock him for being hurt?
I mean, you got to be on the floor to play.
I mean, what you rolling with as far as?
What'd you give Gil then?
Oh, no, he got the chopper ready. He got the chopper ready. He's going to fire off. I mean, what you giving him as letter grade?
If it was just basketball, I think B is fair because everything that, like, from a basketball standpoint, what he was advertised to do, make people better, be a big guard, rebound, defend, he did all that. Everything that we said he couldn't do, shoot, finish, he didn't do. So I can't sit here and be disappointed with when the thing I bought is the thing it is. But if you guys are including the hype, which isn't his fault, but it's his family's fault, they did that hype. He didn't do that, but it's part of it. If you're including like the sneaker,
yes, you get docked points for the sneakers, yes.
And like all the shenanigans and all that stuff, I gotta drop him down to a C because I'm just saying, like, if we're including everything. And his rap career and his rap opinions.
Just about
that might be that's a D now. I thought about it.
Yeah, slander Nas.
Slander Nas now. You're a D minus now.
Yeah. And Gil, I know you sitting there ready to go. I got to give mine first because I know you're gonna go off Alonzo, so I'm ready for this. I'm giving Alonzo a C. He's probably not even the best rookie on his team. It's not even a problem. He's not the best rookie on his team. He's actually competing with Josh Hart to be the second best rookie on the team, and Josh Hart might have him beat. I'm just saying hot takes at this point. But like I said, you have guys in that same draft that excel to do incredible things, and you have to grade him amongst that if we're grading everything involved. Donovan Mitchell went 13th, if I'm not mistaken, to Utah Jazz, and he's balling tremendously. Markelle Fultz missed most of the season, one of the strangest stories we've heard in recent memory in the NBA. But when he comes back, you still see the potential. You see the things that he can do on a nightly basis. With Lonzo, I didn't see the flashy passes. I didn't see the things that he was vaunted to being like the next Jason Kidd. I didn't see all that. So I got to give him a C.
That stuff was a lie.
Yeah, he was like, he's Jason Kidd. Even Jason Kidd was like, hell no. Gil, let the chopper fly, brother. Let's see.
Woo. Okay, I remember his, on the Big Baller Brand site, they said, what do you think Alonzo's stats going to be? I wrote 12, 6, and 6. Mm-hmm. At 12, 6, and 6, that would have been an A for me. Mm-hmm. Because watching how he played, knowing what he could not do, knowing if he went right, he can never pull up, knowing that when he goes left, he has to step back every single time. 10, 7, and 7, he gets a B plus for me.
Wow.
And the reason I say this is because I knew what he could not do.
He grade on the curve.
What I'm saying is I knew what he could not do. That's why I gave him 12, 6, and 6. Yep. And exactly what I figured. He's going to have to turn into a spot-up shooter if he wants to get that 3 off. And that's exactly what he did. So he actually learned that for me to be a better shooter, get my percentage judge, I can't get the shot off the dribble. I have to shoot when someone's passing me the ball.
We're judging everything, though. And you still give him a B?
Everything.
His dad said he's better than Stephen Curry.
Yeah. I give him a B for what he did.
But
his daddy gets a fail. That's two different. His daddy gets a fail. Shoes, the water company, the overseas company, all that gets a fail. And I'm not even gonna lie. Zotu, the song, I like it. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even want to say that. I like the song. My son played it, and it's part of my rotation. Okay. It's hot. I ain't even gonna lie.
I send you much better music on the regular.
I know, but I'm just saying an NBA player. That's all right.
Ain't
That's
Dame Lillard though.
Yeah, he ain't no Dame.
No, he's not a Dame
No,
Lillard.
Dame
But I mean, but if you go in the club and it got pop, you'd be like, oh yeah.
If I went to a club and they're playing Lonzo Ball, I would get the hell out of there.
I give him a B+. I mean, he did exactly what I thought he was going to do, but he did something that I didn't think he was going to adjust.
He shot 30% from three.
And wouldn't even really.
While he was shooting 12% from the three. And
So
the only
take out the beginning of the year.
the only reason his percentage went up is because he realized if I just spot up, my percentage will go up. And it actually did. So when he decided to spot up, he became a better shooter. Because he's a good shooter, he's not a good shooter off the dribble.
Was he worthy of the number 2 overall pick? Now that the season's over.
See, depends what you're looking for. Like, it depends on what.
The Lakers are
They
obviously
were-
looking for a franchise type player.
He's not a franchise type player. But I don't know if that guy was in the draft anyway.
See, like, this is my thing about the Lakers. He's a perfect fit for him because if you look at everybody else on that roster, whether it's Ingram, whether it's Kuzma, even Julius Randle, even though he's got a physical style, they all guys are trying to get shots up. So you need someone who wants to do this. And in terms of everyone in that draft, he's probably the best passer out of everybody in that draft class. I love Donovan Mitchell, obviously, but Donovan's trying to get shots up.
He's trying to get buckets.
Like he'll dish it out like we saw last night, but he's still primarily I'm a scorer, and you just need the guy for the Lakers needs to be someone who's ready to dish out for other guys.
I'm gonna just go on the record.
Okay.
He's not going to be there for the long
So
haul.
off the record right now?
Right.
No, I mean I'm just saying he's
on the show.
no. What I'm saying is he's not going to be there for the long haul.
Lonzo?
You see, I disagree. I think he's the one that's going to stick because the other guys are like duplications.
The reason I say that is because he's not a creator passer. So he's not a Rondo. He's not a Ben Simmons where he's not a Rubio where he's so aggressive, making people better. All he's doing is just giving it to me, passing to you, getting it, passing.
But see,
so at some point when they bring in a score, that score is gonna say, what do I need him for?
So let me disagree with you or agree with you, but I think that can change from a lot of that is tied to because nobody guards him, right? Because I don't have to guard you, right, offensively. So if I play off of you, there's two types of players in this league that can't shoot, so I play off you. There's the kind that say, like Ben Simmons, you gonna give me this space? I'm gonna ram this shit down your throat. And then there's the kinds that get scared and then they end up not playing because you gotta be a threat out there. Because in this league, if they don't respect you, now what happens is we're playing 5-on-4 defensively. Because your man is coming off and the passing lanes aren't there because he's ready to play free safety pretty much. I think as his shot gets better, as he figures out whether he fixes his mechanics or figures out a way to shoot better off the dribble, then they're gonna have to play up on him, and now he's gonna be able to make some of those.
It was just even in college, I didn't see like I said it before, like at number 2, I can't say he's a better passer than a Rubio type. He doesn't have that vision. Like there wasn't any passes that I can say, you know what? That was a fucking amazing pass.
I see, like threading the needle, some crazy. With a guy who catches didn't even know he was open.
So when you look at Alonzo's stats, right? You have guys are in it. You have peaks.
Right.
Like, oh my God, 17 assists, something.
Yeah.
His stats were always consistent in a sense where he doesn't try anything
He can't do.
He does, It's not like he's going to thread any needles to the point where either he's going to get 10 turnovers or 20 assists. He's going to stay in that 7 to 11 area, which was fine with me. And that's why I gave him a B+, because I think for who I seen he was, he did exactly what I thought he was going to do.
All right. Definitely did not see a B+ coming, but good explanation. All right. With Amin here, got to talk about the Knicks search.
Thought I was going to give him like a D or something. Nah.
Graded on the curve.
I didn't grade on the curve.
Yeah.
His daddy got an F.
This Arizona education.
His daddy got an F.
What education?
We know who went to last year.
His daddy got an F.